Hey everybody, how you doing? This is Barry, That Goat Metal Show. On today, Saturday, November 26th, 27th. Saturday, November 27th, 2021. First and foremost, I want to give two shout outs. Okay. Yesterday was my old drummer, Frank Lasco. It was his birthday. Happy birthday, Frank. Love you, bro. Turned 43. All right. Love you still, to me and to everybody. One of the most underrated drummers in New York City. I don't care what you say, bro. And it's true. A lot of people will say it, and, you know, you're just going to have to accept it. And tomorrow, November 28th, is the man, the myth, the legend, Martin Gonzo from Billy Club Sandwich and former singer of Godementis. He is his birthday tomorrow. I always used to get their birthdays confused on who was first, who was second. So Frank Lasco is the 26th, Martin Gonzo the 28th. Want to wish them both a happy birthday. Tomorrow I'll be reaching out to him, but you know I'm doing this today, so I'm gonna go and wish him a happy birthday today. Love you, bro. My son's godfather, my best friend, and I'm always gonna be there for you, bro. All right, now to the show. Okay, I want to give another shout out to my man Rich Delgado, the silent producer, who's always sending me out some stuff, giving me updates on things, and I want to thank him for that. And also another shout out to my man Frank, DJ Box from Auditory Assault Radio, who had a fantastic show yesterday. I couldn't be there with him yesterday, but it was a fantastic show. It was a Black Friday, all for black evil bands, and we both had a little list of songs that we threw in there, and it was fantastic. It was a good show. I want to thank everybody who listened and continue to support us. I'll be there next week for sure. Okay. All right. Also, I wanted to just have a quick discussion about underrated bands, or bands who basically were super underrated and pretty much faded away. My man Rich went yesterday to go see a band from back in the days that we were huge fans of, called the Lunatics, New York City punk band. They were small time. They had a lot. They played a lot of shows in small clubs and small venues. Opened up with the likes of Murphy's Law, a lot of hardcore bands. But they were such a cool female punk rock band. They were so much fun to watch play, and they were great. And the fact that he got to go see them play last night at a nice venue, and to see them on stage performing, I want to give them a nice shout out, man. That's awesome. I'm just so happy to see that. And the reason why I touch base on that is I talk about some of these underrated bands who were so good and never really got their just due back in the day. I always talk about one of the bands I always think about from back then. I think about the band Ripping Corpse. I know you've heard me mention them time and time again, and I can't help it. To me, that band was so underrated. Their music was so flawless. It was so, they were way ahead of their time. Everything about the way that they had, it was just, nobody was doing it. That's what made them so unique. And the fact that I think they only was able to do that one or two albums, and they pretty much went off of their own way. It sucks, man. I mean, it really does. I mean, if you guys are still around and you actually get to listen to this, just know you got one big fan here, man. I've always been a big fan of you guys, and I would love for you guys to try to come back and show everybody what I'm talking about. It's just a shame. It really is. It's a lot of great bands, and we're gonna be doing something. I think next week's show in Auditory Assault, we're gonna do a lot of local bands who pretty much were from New York, the New York area, New Jersey, and we're gonna try to throw some of their stuff out there. Maybe some bands who are not playing no more, who we just want to hear some of the stuff that they never got a chance to get out there. And if you have some stuff too, if you're a local band, send it over to DJ Box, and we'll see. We put it on. There's nothing wrong with that. Look, it's you know, it's not going to cost you nothing. Nobody's getting anything from it. It's just a good way to get your stuff out there. Maybe get it to the masses. People in different countries get to listen to some of this thing, so it'd be cool. And, you know, you get to listen to stuff, you know, from bands who are not playing no more. You know, I think it's going to be pretty cool. So, you know, I just want to give props to that. You know, again, Rich, I'm jealous, man. I wish I would have been at that show. Also, he sent me some information. I think it's April 23rd in Brooklyn. Massacre and Deceased are coming back. They're legends. You know, I mean, Massacre has been back already for a while, but to hear Deceased coming back, I think that's amazing. Deceased is another one of those underrated bands. You know, they're legends. You know, but they never really got their just due. And it'll be interesting to go see them play live. You know, April 23rd. You know, we'll see where I'm at that time. I would love to go and catch that show, and go from there. Let's see. You know, if there's any other good shows that are coming up away, please send me a message. Give me a comment. You know, you have my Facebook, this Sith Lord's merch. Let me know what's going on, okay? All right. Also, one little thing I wanted to do. Sometimes I do these little reminiscings of CDs, tapes, and stuff like that. But it's kind of amazing, especially now when you got people who have collections or they're just trying to get rid of things or whatever the case may be. One example, when me and Frank were setting up, getting ready for the podcast and getting things together, I brought my stuff to him, and he went and he found some guy who was getting rid of a whole collection of CDs. I don't know if he picked it up. It was free. I don't know, but you'd be surprised some of the things you find in these collections. Or if you go to, like me, I have a flea market that comes around my way every Sunday. So every so often, somehow I'll wake up, get dressed, you know, take out some money out of the ATM and look around, see what I find. And you're going to be surprised some of the things I found, all right? But let's go over what Frank found, okay? So he got this thing full of CDs. There was a bunch of different things, but there was a couple of CDs there that just made the list for us. It's just like, whoa, you know? Let me just bring the first one out, okay? Everybody knows who this band is. Blind Guardian, okay? I mean, I think the collection the guy had was a lot of like power metal, and I think there was some like you know, the Aerosmiths and, you know, stuff like that. But, you know, to have something like this, you know, you got Blind Guardian. Blind Guardian is still a fantastic band, and, you know, great band. And it was a good find. And then, you know, he was able to get two. So check it out. You got this one too. All right. Great stuff, man. I mean, you just can't go wrong with that. So we were just going through that and like, wow. So this it's a nice little collection of some power metal bands. You know, I dig power metal. I think, you know, I'm into it. So then we found, yeah, Camelot, Epica, which, you know, if anybody's here, Camelot, they're as power metal as it's going to get, you know. I thought that was pretty cool what he got in that little collection there. Then there's a band that we never even heard of, and it impressed us. This band really impressed us. This band called Dreamland. Okay. I was shocked how good this was. I mean, we never heard of them. I think this was their studio release, right? And this one's called Future Calling. And then we found, then it was this one before this is called Exit 49. So I got a feeling this was more like they did it on their own, and then that was their studio release. But really good stuff. And then the one that topped it off for us, which I was so, amazed, blown away, a band called Fairyland. This is the epitome of power metal, and, you know, you're into all that stuff with, you know, that Lord of the Rings feel, and, you know, it pretty much gives it to you. And I give him a lot of props, man. He found some good stuff. Now, I was at the flea market one time, and I'm there looking, and usually I don't go looking for CDs. I mean, if I see a bunch, you know, I'll take a look, see what they got. And then all of a sudden, what was one of the first things I see? The Misfits. And guess what? I was able to get his companion for $1 each. $1 each. Yo, these CDs were in great shape. There was no scratches on them or nothing. Great. And I was so happy, just so happy to get these. Look, these are classics right here. I mean, look, I know everything is streaming and Spotify and all that stuff, but look, don't you wish you could hold these in your hand too? I mean, it's good stuff, man. And then last one I did pick up, which was it was an earache compilation. It was a 6 CD compilation here, all different types of genres of metal. The guy gave it to me for $5. It's 6 CDs, so he gave it to me for $5. And it came in this cool box, and it came in individual sleeves. So you had one with death metal, 17 songs. You have Carcass, Napalm Death, Deicide, Morbid Angel, Nocturnus. Can't go wrong with that, right? Then on CD 2, got Grindcore. All right. And, this has your Napalm Death. Had Bolthrow, which they considered grindcore at the time. Anal Cunt, bunch of cool. This one has like, grindcore is always going to be a tons of songs because a lot of them are short songs, right? Then you got your, your basic, look, metal rock, which, you have, who's in here? There's a Carcass song here. Oh, I guess there's a Carcass was a little bit lower down. I don't know. A lot of bands here I don't even bother with. But anyway, besides Carcass. Then you got some industrial, right? You got Scorn, Generation XED, Society 1, Pitch Shifter. Some industrial I dig, Then, of course, then you got your punk and hardcore. Okay. Just some good stuff here, man. Executive Noise Terror. Wow. I haven't even got a chance to listen to this one. I'm going to listen to that later. And, man, I didn't even see this one. Left Field? What the hell is Left Field? Cult of Luna, Callister Black Hole, Scorn Days, Painkiller, Old. Yeah, okay. I might give it a whirl. Let's see. But it was worth the money, I think. You know what, man? Sometimes you go to these places, you find things like this, and how you going to turn it down, right? How you going to turn it down? All right. Anyway, so look, that's pretty much it for now. Please, when you get a chance, please like, subscribe, share the channel. Also, I'll have on my description, I'll have the link to my Facebook page, This Sith Lord's merch. Got a lot of cool shirts there, a lot of stuff there that, to buy. Got a sale going on. So be sure to like and follow my page. Send me a message. We'll discuss things. Fortunately, I don't have All Shall Perish. I don't think they would allow me to sell their stuff. But I have some metal stuff. I have some metal bands in there. If anything, you can check it out. So that's it for now, guys. So look, make sure to check out Auditory Assault next Friday, 9 to 11 on Metal Messiah Radio. All right, guys. Thanks for watching. Thanks for enjoying, and please be safe. All right, this is Barry, That Goat Metal Show. Stay brutal.